All right, it's time for a Rackless Luggage showdown. Here we got the brand new Lone Rider ADVBags 70, as well as the tested Mosko Reckless 80. Let's compare them. In terms of capacity, the two systems are quite close. With Lone Rider, you have 25 liters on each side and the tail bag of 20 liters. With the Mosko system, you also get 25 liters on each side, but you get 22 up top, so just a little bit extra room. With the Mosko system, you have the optional aux pocket to add a little bit of space. These bolt on, and they're quite sturdy on the luggage. The Lone Rider system does not have the same option, but they do have a MOLLE panel, which you could add on bags using it. Another big difference between the luggage is on the Lone Rider, you have a double roll tail bag. This is nice as you can access both sides. You don't have to dig to the bottom to get everything out, but they can get a little bit finicky if they're a little understuffed or overstuffed. With the Mosko system, you have a single roll on top, so you can kind of just stuff away, roll it up, and you're good to go. All of the Lone Rider dry bags also have an air release vent, which is quite nice to get all the air out. One of the biggest differences you'll notice right off the bat is the base plates between the two. Mosko uses a composite material. It's a much beefier base plate than the Lone Rider. The other major difference in the base plates is that the Mosko has a hole in the middle, which is good for refueling if you ride a bike like the Cove with a rear fuel tank. Unfortunately, the Lone Rider one does not, which isn't a deal breaker, but if you ride a bike with a rear fuel tank, you'll definitely want to keep that in mind. Through most of the system, Lone Rider has used these really nice magnetic clips. They're nice and smooth, easy to use. They are, however, made of plastic, which will make me question the durability a bit. Most of the Mosko buckles are metal, and I do get a little bit concerned of how these clips will work once they are full of mud and sand and that kind of thing from riding off-road. To wrap it up, let's talk about price. The Mosko bags come in at about $1,200 Canadian, and the Lone Rider bags come in at $13, so just a little bit more. Although if you do add the aux pockets to the Mosko system, it's going to push it above the Lone Rider price again. Those are the main differences I can spot between the two bags after using them for the day. Would you go with the tried, true, and tested Mosko Reckless 80, or are you game with the cool little tech built into the brand new Lone Rider ADVBags 70? Let me know which one you'll be putting on your bike in the comments below.